What's up, guys? This is my second installment of a video blog, or in the words of my Russian friend here, it's "What's up?" Every time he comes into my room, he says that. It's kind of funny. So let's see what happened this past week. I finally have settled in with everything. I feel comfortable around the metro station. The weather has been warming up. It's around 30 now, low 24 sometimes at night, so it feels really hot because of how cold it was before. Let's see, I had to do my laundry this past week, and that is definitely an adventure. Some of you guys that didn't see some of my posts, I got some pictures of it that I will post later on. But they don't have dryers in most places, so you have this apparatus, I guess you can call it, and you just put it in a room and hang all your clothes off of it, and it's fine as long as you don't have guests over. If you have guests over, you got all your underwear and socks and everything else hanging out on it, so that's kind of exciting. Let's see, the sidewalks, oh boy. I almost fell twice. Saturday I was running a little late to my class that I have to teach, computer class, in a metro station. Normally it takes me about 40-45 minutes to get there from where I'm at on the metro and walking a couple blocks, and so I was walking fast and I didn't see a patch of black ice, and so I stepped on it and did kind of a random weird dance move maybe, try to save myself from falling down, and the good news is I didn't fall. The bad news is I felt like I pulled something in my side whenever I did that, so that's kind of crazy. But yeah, the sidewalks, wow, it is an adventure walking on them and watching people slip and slide, and the sidewalks are not even. It's like there's maybe a foot and a half of snow, and they just kind of beat a path in it, and it froze, and so it creates like that kind of a shape, a bowl shape, and the sides are very slick. And if you have 3 or 4 people go and walk in at the same time, obviously not all of you can go on it, so some people have to walk on the side, and you definitely slip and slide, and that's fun. If you don't have anything else to do, just sit there and watch people try to walk. That's exciting, especially if they're drunk. My cousin here in Moscow, he told me that I had to be on the lookout for drunk bears playing accordions and balalaikas walking down on the street, so that's I told him that I haven't seen any yet. Obviously it was a joke for him. Let's see, it's kind of settled into a schedule. On Monday, Friday, and Saturday I have a computer class that I'm teaching. On Monday it's more of a younger kids, ages like 8 and up, 8 to 12 possibly, and it's crazy, they all have a contact. It's a Russian version of Facebook, like they stole everything, the color schemes and everything else, and so the first thing that they do is they get into the computer class and like, oh, can I get out of contact? Everybody's asking, and I was like, man, you're 8 years old and you already have like Facebook. It's crazy. But yeah, so I'm helping one of the other guys, Sergey, or I teach a class on Monday, and then on Friday and Saturday I have a class of my own that I'm teaching, and it's kids ages 14 and up. And right now we're going through the program Microsoft Word and kind of teaching how to use that program because they're going to be needing it, and that's for the first 45 minutes of class, and then they kind of take a break, turn off the monitors, and rest their eyes a little bit. And for the second 30 minutes I have a typing program that they're all working how to type, obviously without looking and stuff like that, because I think if they want to work on computers, that'll be good for them. So yeah, so that's kind of my schedules. Classes are starting at 3:15 to about 6. We eat for the last 30 minutes drinking tea. I'm finally getting used to the routine of having to drink tea pretty much every hour on the day. You got a cup of hot tea and some sort of sweet, either candy or cookies or something like that to go with that. We had a group of American missionaries here Thursday and Friday. On Thursday they went through the center, vocational training center, and we kind of we made sure that they were the kids, and kind of did the same thing with them as we would with the kids that come there from the orphanages to us. And the kids that come from the orphanages and the residents of the harbor program were actually doing all the lessons and stuff, and I had to be one of the translators. And I found out that translating from Russian to English is fairly easy for me. It's the other way around that I'm having a hard time right now, but it works, and people understand what I'm trying to say. And I had to translate a pottery class, and so when you don't understand any of the terms in any one of the languages, and you have to try to translate the term, because they were learning how to on a potter's wheel and how to do that, and so that was pretty adventurous, I would say. And then on Friday, we divided them into 3 groups, and they went to different apartments and spent about an hour and a half there of learning what every apartment does, residential apartment and things like that, and ask some questions. And then we all got together in one of the apartments here, the bigger apartments, the whole group, and then we had just a nice lunch and a get together, and we did a presentation for them, which I had to help translate and things like that. And then we sang some praise songs in Ringlish. So the Russians sang it in Russian and the Americans sang it in English, and so it was pretty exciting. I kind of kept my mouth shut because I didn't know which language to sing in, so I just sat there and listened. It was kind of fun and exciting for me. Let's see what else. I talked to my aunt and uncle and a cousin as well on the telephone. I gave him my telephone number, so that was kind of cool. We kind of got to catch up a little bit, but they're waiting for me to get there in April and hang out with them and kind of catch up with all that for the last 10 years. And currently I'm working on 2 Bible studies. I have to do a Bible study on dating, pretty much out of the Bible, Bible study on dating, not so much my own thoughts or different curriculum, but more of a scriptural thoughts on dating or courtship and what that has to do, because in the residential program we've got a lot of college-age students, and they don't really have much of an idea of what it is. And so one of the guys at LEG, he asked me to do a Bible study on dating, and also not so much a Bible study, I guess it would be more of a discussion group, because a lot of times here, you mention the Bible or Christianity or Jesus, something like that, they really put up walls. And so for me, being their age and kind of share some things on dating, I think will be good. And also, second thing they want me to work on is talking about the Bible, but relevant in today's culture, because a lot of people from the residential program, they view Bible as an old book, just like people in America at times do as well. And so I'm working on 2 of those Bible studies in Russian. So that's been exciting and fun, and yep. And other than that, I don't think I have anything else. So yeah, just keep praying that the Lord continues to give me grace and continues to help me out, with Bible studies and things, and also being a Christ-like example for the guys here. And yeah, that's it. And just keep commenting on my videos, and if you have any more questions, you can ask me on Facebook. Alright, I'm out.